Is it the last chapter for the Donald and Marla love saga at 5?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You scared me. Yes, you startled me because you look a great deal like someone I used to know. I mean, your whole demeanor is quite different, but... Is there something I can do for you? Well, it's been nice talking to you. Yes, it's Renee. As soon as that package comes in, will you let me know? Okay, thanks much.
Renee. Sweet, beautiful Renee.
Oh, Vicki, thank you so much. I mean, I just want you to know how much this means to me.
Please, keep your voice down, please. All right, I'll be here at 12:15, okay? And remember, you have to be alone.
Of course. Yeah, absolutely. I promise you.
I can only let you have Duke for about an hour. I'm sorry.
I understand. It's okay.
Leanne, I want you to know that violating a judge's restraining order is not something that I do very often. It's not something that I approve of. Not to mention the fact that I'm lying to my husband and my son.
Vicki, I know. Okay, I hate putting you in this position.
Just remember that if we get caught, you are endangering your entire future with this child. Don't forget that.
I think about it every day.
All right. I'll be back at 12:15, okay?
Thank you.
I'll see you later. Rhonda. Hi.
Hi. What is going on with you and Vicki?
Give me the keys! Mr. Whitehead, I have to get to Raven Point. I gotta say, Deborah, but I can't do it without that key ring. Now give it to me. Please, I'm begging you, give me the keys, get me out of here. Please, Deborah is in danger.
Charlie Pruitt's got it. He's gonna kill her again, just like he did before.
No, I'm gonna stop him, I swear.
You promise to save my Deborah?
Mister, I swear to you that when I get out of here, Charlie Pruitt is gonna wish he'd never met Deborah or anyone else, believe me.
I dragged you down here to Raven Point. That was wrong. I never hurt you. You gotta believe me.
It's like you never hurt Deborah Whitehead. Yeah, you fixed her real good, didn't you, Pruitt? Or is it Suede now? Take a look right there, Miss Moody. That's her blood, 10 years ago, still a stain. There's your answer. Well, I bet you never thought twice about stabbing her. No remorse, cold-blooded killing.
I spent the last 10 years of my life in prison for a murder I didn't commit. And you knew it all along.
All right. All right, quiet. Both of you now. I gotta think. That's where Goddess, I need some guidance here. I don't know what to do. All right. I know. Just trust in my heart.
I wouldn't do that, Miss Moody. If I were you.
Listen to him. He's the devil in the policeman's uniform.
Man's a murderer. Man's a murderer. Give him that gun, he'll kill his brother.
Trust me. That's it, Leonard. Hand me the gun.
The man had a fair trial, as is his right under the law. That's a fact.
That's a lie, and you know it.
Listen, ladies. I'm an officer of the law, and I'm bound to uphold any decision handed down by the courts. Now, if you have hard evidence that proves this man's been unjustly convicted, then bring it to the attention of the judge and jury. Let them decide. And don't you think that's more fair than just your instinct?
I'm not going on here. I'm going more on my instincts here, Chief Burnett. A couple of things aren't adding up here. Like, why is George Hill being paid off by Whiteheart Tobacco Company when he's no longer an employee there? And who would beat him up so badly that he can't talk?
Now you're talking, Luna.
Don't you think, Chief Byrne, that Swade could be framed for murder here? And don't you think they're paying George Hill to shut him up?
Well, I can't answer that, but it sounds like a legitimate question. The sooner you hand over that gun to me, the sooner we can look into it.
Luna, don't listen to it.
Swade, honey, I'm going to help you get the best lawyer I can. But I think he's right. I think if you're innocent, like you say you are, then you just need to clear your name.
Luna, you...
Wise decision. Looks like we're going to have some real justice after all.
You promised you'd save my daughter. Charlotte Pruitt is going to hurt her, just like he did before.
Don't worry about it. Don't think like that. I'm going to stop him, all right?
He stole the only thing important to me.
I understand. Listen, I know he hurt you. I understand this. But listen, I'm going to find her. Deborah is going to be safe. I'll make her safe. But listen, I need your help. I have got to get a boat to Raven Point before it's too late, before the storm gets too strong.
When I found her, her body was so cold. Her body was cold and so still. And I wanted Charles Pruitt to pay. Jim Vernon made him pay. Jim Vernon locked him in jail to rot for the rest of his life.
I understand that's where he's going. He's going back to jail for a long, long time. But I have got to get to the boat dock, and I've got to get to Raven Point. And then I swear, Charlie Pruitt is never going to kill Deborah or anyone else ever again.
We could go to the boat dock.
Yes.
You can use my boat. Hurry.
Okay.
All right, keep me posted. Thanks. You are not going to believe this one. This whole story gets stranger and stranger by the minute. Max Holden was arrested down in North Carolina for interfering with the pursuit of this Charles Pruitt, who still has Luna Mooney with him, and they think that they're somewhere in the area. Hey, Clint, you here?
Oh, sorry, Bo. I've been kind of out of it today.
Does this have anything to do with Vicky?
Why do you say that?
Well, because the only time that you're like this at work is if you two are going head to head about something at home.
Well, we're kind of way past that point. Since the argument last night, we've been just kind of avoiding each other.
What was the argument about?
Sloane Carpenter. She says that she told him to get lost, and she swears up and down that she's never had anything to do with him.
I take it you're not buying any of this?
Would you?
I don't know.
It just doesn't feel right. And it isn't because I don't want to believe her. It just... something's wrong. It just doesn't feel right.
I asked you if you thought that Vicky had ever deceived you before, and you said no.
What's your point?
It just seems to me that you have to make a decision. Either you trust your wife and you give her the benefit of the doubt, or you don't.
Now, when...
I don't think any of Moose Mulligan's goon squad's here. But there's no sign of my Mortimer.
You mean my Carlo?
Oh, he always calls me if he's going to stay out overnight. Always. Well, there was this one time.
Oh, what happened there? Where was he?
Well, he was out looking for a monarch butterfly with his net.
Oh, that must have been years ago.
Years ago. It was last June. Oh, I went to all his usual places today, the places he likes to go. I mean, the library and the museum, even the university's old rock collection. There wasn't a sign of him.
Wilma, you cannot give up. In case you didn't notice, every hitman on the East Coast is out for a piece of me, and it's not because I'm a lot of fun to be around. Now, if Mortimer doesn't get back here and metamorphosize himself into Carlo, I am dead. And so are you. Are you following me?
I follow you. I'll find him.
Dearest Renee, never before have I seen a woman of such grace and beauty. Except for a drawing of Cleopatra I saw at the Metropolitan. No. Stick to the point.
Hey, Mort. Tell me something. You got a death wish or what? You don't walk out on the boss lady and live to tell about it. Now, come on. Let's go.
Hey, Bulge. I have a PhD and 2 master's degrees. I refuse to be coached by you and that short person, the Dr. Ruth, that sexually obsessed woman. I refuse.
Well, no. You will not be refusing Mrs. Hesse. The way I see it, you got 2 choices. You walk back with me to become Carlo Hesse, you get dragged back by me to become Carlo Hesse. What'll it be?
And if I say no to both?
The boss will be very, very unhappy. You know, I know a couple fellas. They made the boss unhappy. And they were very, very sorry. I mean, well, didn't exactly say that because they wasn't really in a position to tell anybody about it, if you know what I mean.
I'll take my chances.
What about your mother?
Is my mother upset with me?
I've seen her happier.
Well, she's not going to stop me either. No. I will not become Carlo Hesse. I do not understand him, and I never will. You must know who that woman is. Do you know her?
Darling, you're early. Yeah. I thought we'd agreed that you were going to pick me up at noon. Yes, we did, but actually I stopped by to tell you I can't make it. The friends of the museum are going to have to somehow get along without me today. Oh, what a shame. Well, I'm sure they'll manage. No, I was kind of looking for some company. Is something wrong? Yeah, perhaps it's because Ace is trying to taunt me with the fact that Blair is pregnant. And otherwise, everything is just fine. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so am I. You know, it's not so much that they're having a child together that matters. It's that Asa continues to try to make me feel as if I was a failure as a wife because I didn't give him one. And I guess now that he's got what he's wanted, he just has to rub it in. Listen, whatever you do, don't you dare give him the satisfaction of knowing that he's hurt you. I'm trying not to. Oh, I'm so sorry. And I wish I could stay and talk to you now, but I can't. This wouldn't have anything to do with Sloane Carpenter, would it, Vicki?
I told you, Vicky just came by. She wanted to see how I was. I am the mother of a grandson, right?
Well, I know that. But Victoria Buchanan has got a lot of nerve to come here after what her family did to my Jason. Huh?
Wanda's place.
Wanda.
Oh, Jason, is that you?
Yeah. Listen, I don't have a lot of time. How are you? How's Leanne?
Well, she's doing quite well, actually. Jason, hi.
Oh, hey.
Hi. Oh, God. I miss you.
I miss you, too. How's Aunt Wanda?
Well, you know, I don't think she's taking all this very well.
How are you holding up?
Not too good. But I do have some good news.
Oh, yeah? What?
Well, it has to do with two, but I can't talk to you right now, okay? I can't tell you.
What do you mean you can't talk right now, Leanne? You're not thinking about going against the restraining order, are you?
Want her? One of Mr. Hess's old friends, Renee Buchanan.
Renee.
In fact, the cop says one of Mr. Hess's last dying words is her name. Forgive me, Renee, something like that. Boy, I'll tell you, the great one, he would just flat out melt when it came to Renee Buchanan. He used to write her a lot of sappy love letters, you know what I'm saying? That he copied out of romance novels or something. I'll tell you, the guy had it real bad, if you know what I mean. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Why don't you mosey on back with me, see Miss Hesser, and I will tell you anything you want to know about Renee Buchanan. What do you say?
Yes, I understand.
You understand? Good. You're a real brain surgeon.
Renee and Carlo. I understand. I'm beginning to decipher him. To see what makes him function. I can relate to his emotions on a psychosexual level.
Well, that's good.
I am sorry that I jumped to conclusions about Sloan.
Do you seriously believe that I'm capable of carrying on an affair behind Clint's back?
No, of course not. But, come on, Vicky. I frankly, you are painfully obvious when you're being evasive.
I'm not being evasive. I have an appointment. I just have to keep it a secret.
Well, you do not have to explain anything to me.
Well, obviously I do, especially after an accusation like that.
No, please, really.
I didn't want to tell you because, quite frankly, the more people who know about it, the more dangerous this situation is going to become.
Vicky, this isn't necessary.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's not just because I worry about what you think, which I do. I need some sort of reassurance about what I'm doing. Renee, my whole compass is off. My appointment is with Leanne. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm going to take Duke to see her. I'm going to let her have her baby for an hour, but Kevin and Clint can never find out.
Darling, are you really sure that you want to do this?
I am not going to sit on the sidelines and watch as that baby grows up without his mother. So, if that's my only alternative, I'll simply have to take my chances. I had really hoped you would understand.
I do understand, Vicky. And I know that it is especially important to you because you weren't able to raise Megan. But have you thought about what the consequences might be if you're found out? Darling, you weren't able to get the lie past me. What makes you think that your husband and your son are going to believe you?
I'll just have to be a better liar, that's all.
Well, you're going to have to work real hard, especially since Clint is suspicious of you and Sloan.
Look, I don't have any other choice, okay? Clint would never approve of what I'm doing for Leanne.
Yes, but what if Clint were to assume, as I did, that you are sneaking around seeing Sloan?
Sloan Carpenter is not a threat to our marriage, and I have told Clint that over and over again. As far as I'm concerned, it is now up to Clint whether or not he decides to believe me.
I think the bottom line here is I've heard Vicky called a lot of different things by a lot of different people, including you, but never a liar or an adulteress.
Oh, look, I know that. And deep down, I do believe her, Bo, but...
What? But what?
But I'm not so sure about this Sloan Carpenter.
Well, I think Sloan Carpenter's a gentleman. I think he'll do the decent thing.
It just so happens that he's also a part of that whole Eastern establishment thing that Vicky grew up in.
No, wait a minute. Don't tell me that you're feeling outclassed by this guy. No, let me tell you something right now. This whole big-name school and this fancy background, none of that amounts to squat. It's what's inside you, you know, who you are. And I don't think that Vicky is shallow enough to believe otherwise. So get off it, Clint.
So you're saying that I should just go to Washington, attend the journalism conference, and not worry about a thing, is that it?
Yeah, I think you should jump at that offer because that'll give you a chance to clear your head and get some perspective on this whole situation.
Is this kind of your way of saying that I'm, overreacting?
Look, I'll tell you what we should do right now. You and me, let's get out of here and let's find Vicky and let's have some lunch, all right? And then you two, you take the afternoon off, all right? Maybe even go up to the mountain cabin and have yourself a romantic little interlude.
That sounds good, but...
No more buts, okay? Because I think right now you need some reminding that Vicky is as committed to this marriage as you are.
Okay, now, so we just go on back to the mainland and we get started on clearing things up. Isn't that right, Chief Fern?
Miss Moody, we still got a few scores to settle right here.
But wouldn't it be better if we got Slade all squared away with this lawyer, and then we start with that investigation?
Luna, there isn't going to be any investigation.
Prove it. I think it's the first time we've agreed on something all day.
But, Chief Fern, you said that...
Quiet! You've done enough talking for one day. Now you listen to me. And you, Pruitt? Because I'm a fair man. I'm a sucker for the underdog. I'm going to give you one last chance, Frida. That's right. You can turn and hightail it right on out that door.
Luna, I don't trust this guy. You get out of here, go on. Look, I'm the one he wants here. Right. I said, go. Get out of here now, go!
All of a sudden, that looks to me like you're resisting.
I'm all right.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh, what's your problem?
What's my problem? You just shot a man for no reason. Put pressure here. You'll stop the blood.
You're just trying to escape.
He was doing nothing of the sort. You're a police officer, for heaven's sake. You're supposed to help people, not hurt them.
Man's a killer, an escaped convict.
You gotta help him.
He's gonna be okay.
No, not unless you take him to the hospital, Berg. Look, we were just supposed to take him back to jail. We just gotta sort these things out.
Except you forget one little thing. Charlie here, he doesn't like jail very much. We found that out the last time. Isn't that right? Yeah. So he busted out, leaving his signature across my cheek. Never thought once about how a breakout like that would reflect on me as chief of police. Now, that wasn't a very nice thing to do, was it? No. Not to mention, it wasn't a very nice thing to do when he killed this poor girl.
You know I didn't kill her. You knew all along. You're sick, Vern.
Wait a minute. Sick? On the contrary, I'm a regular genius. Why, sometimes I even surprise myself. Put these on. Go on. Now, I don't have any patience for you lip. Put them on now. See what I just did to him over there, didn't you? Right? I can do it some more. I can do both legs. That's what you want.
Vern,
I don't know what you're thinking about. But this has nothing to do with her. This is between you and me. It's our battle. Just let her go.
I wish I could. But there's just one little problem. Miss Moody asks too many questions for her own good. As far as I can tell, she's not real capable of keeping her tongue tied.
Square was right about you, Vern.
So, it occurs to me, based on the unbelievable similarity, the unbelievable likeness between Deborah Whiteheart and her, why don't we turn back the clock to 1982 and let you replay that night, huh, Charles? What do you say? We have all the players. Me, you, and Deborah Whiteheart. Don't seem like what an obsessed killer like you would do.
Great! Just great! Tell me I can use your boat? You bring me out here, it's got enough holes in it to sink a cruise ship.
It's Pruitt. He doesn't want anybody to get out to Ravenport.
This is just great. What do I do now? Huh?
We've got to find another way out there. He's got Deborah. You're our only hope.
Luna! He's got Luna! Not Deborah. Luna Moody. Do you understand that? Your daughter has been dead for 10 years. Do you understand?
It's not true.
It's just my luck. Luna, you're out there on that island somewhere. It's you and that murderer, and I'm stuck here with a guy that thinks he's your father. Come on, Luna, talk to me. Help me out here. Come on. You're not alone. Jim Verne's there. And he's the one that's out to hurt her.
So I'm knitting the cutest little sweater. It's got kittens all over it. It's very cute.
Stop it. I asked you a question.
Look, I told you I couldn't talk right now, okay?
Why not?
Because. Look, I'm sorry, okay? There was somebody around.
Well, can I get a straight answer?
All right, I'm gonna tell you, but look, okay, don't jump down my throat, so just try and listen to me. Vicky has agreed to let me see Duke, and we're gonna meet up in your room later.
This is Vicky, Kevin's mother, Vicky.
Yes, of course, that Vicky. How many other Vickys do you know?
I trust her.
Of course.
You know, I mean, this is exactly what I was afraid of.
Jason, you have to try and understand. Vicky is in just as much risk as I am. I mean, that's why we're gonna do this really, really secretively, so nobody can find out.
And do you want Duke to grow up visiting his mother every other Saturday in jail?
Jason, I'm not gonna get caught.
Says who? Vicky Buchanan? What does she care? And you get sent up the river.
Jason, she gave me her word.
No. Okay, just let it go. I've been in here, what, a month? With parole, I'll be out before you know it, and we will sit down, and we will figure this whole thing out. We will find a way.
Jason, please.
No, you have to promise me that you're not going to do this. Promise me.
Fine.
Say it, Jason. I promise.
Jason, I promise I won't try and see Duke and violate the restraining order, all right?
Okay. Look, I gotta go, and I'll call you again as soon as I can, and do not forget, I do love you.
I love you too, okay? I just hope you'll be able to forgive me.
One of these rolls of paper towels.
What are you doing? Are you trying to kill your mother? I had such chest pains I had to go to the doctor.
What was it?
Insomnia. I was up half the night worrying about you.
Mrs. Hesse, I'm sorry, but I didn't fully appreciate the magnitude of your task until earlier today. You see, I've come to understand Carlo Hesse in a whole new light. In fact, I relish the idea of picking up where we left off with Dr. Ruth's exerciser?
Tell me, what made you have a change of heart?
Was it a butterfly?
It was a woman. A very special woman.
Oh, deep down you are a hopeless romantic, just like Carlo.
Oh, this is nauseating.
This is wonderful. Okay, now we're going to have to get started right away because we don't have very much time. Goodness knows how much time we actually have. Since you seem to be getting in touch with Carlo's sensual side, maybe that would be a good place to start. You're going to have to develop a portfolio of sensual experiences equal to Carlo's. We'll start with food. Spaghetti carbonara, fettuccine alfredo, pasta primavera, penne pasta. Oh.
Vicky, promise me that you will be very careful. I will be very careful. And I meant what I said about us getting together later to talk. Thank you, I really appreciate that, but tonight's no good for me. Well, how about tomorrow? Tomorrow, great. Okay, good.
Well, hello, you lovely ladies.
Bo! Clint, I thought you were both at the Banner.
Well, we were at the Banner.
I dragged him down here. I thought it'd be a good idea if we met up with you and had some lunch, but now I see Renee's with you. Hello, that's great. We'll make it a foursome. That way I won't have to be stuck alone with the two of you.
I would love to.
That is, unless, of course, Clint has something else to suggest.
What's going on?
Well, in addition to the brilliant idea your brother-in-law just told you about, he also had a second idea. And since that makes 2 in 1 day for him, I thought maybe we should humor him.
I don't understand.
You know, well, I thought that, or he thought that we should take the day off and drive up to the cabin and watch the leaves turn color.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice? But, gee, I can't.
Lantana Mountain is very beautiful this time of year, honey.
Oh, I know it is. And I would love to. The problem is I've made plans for this afternoon. I'm afraid I can't change them.
It's 1 day out of your schedule.
I know that. I'm sorry I can't.
Okay. Would you mind telling me what or who is so important that you can't cancel it?
Don't go do anything stupid, Miss Moody. You run out that door, thing gonna get real messy.
Leave her be.
I don't want to have to get violent with you.
Violet, you're planning on killing me. This whole thing's been a sham from the start to the finish. Swain is no more a murderer than I am. I bet you killed Deborah Whiteheart. I bet you're using your job. You used it depending on Swain, didn't you?
I'd be breaking the oath I took when they gave me my badge. I didn't kill Deborah. He did.
Oh.
Now, all I want to do is make sure he never has a chance to break out of jail and do it again. Look, on the whole, you seem nice enough. I mean, a bit of a blabbermouth, but we all have our faults, don't we?
Yeah, some are worse than others.
Well, I don't have anything against you personally. It's just not real safe for me with you running around trying to stir up trouble to talk about Carlos.
Chief Fern, if you let us leave now, I promise you'll never ever see us in Whiteheart City again.
A couple of days ago, that might have been fine, but now, I need a sure thing. And there's only one way to have that. See, everyone, including your friend here, Max Holden, everyone, including Max Holden, thinks that Pruitt came down here to recreate the murder of his wife, with you playing the part of Deborah Whiteheart. So, I'm just going to give everybody what they already expect. So, Pruitt told you to put on a shawl and the pearls, and then...
We can talk it over. You know, I know we can, Chief Fern.
I don't think so. But I appreciate that. Now, let's see. Pruitt dressed you up, killed you, and then when I found him, he attacked me, forcing me to shoot him in self-defense. Only detail missing is the knife, but we'll have to make do.
you know where I am? Where are you?
Well, save your breath, honey. Mr. Holden's back in town. Busy doing nothing. So, let's just finish this.
Wanda, what is it necessary to sneak up on me? What are you doing?
Just a second, young lady. I got a couple more questions for you.
I gotta get back to work.
No. I smell something fishy here. I can just smell it.
Wanda, your imagination's going crazy. I think you better go upstairs and lie down, all right?
No. I know what I saw. I just saw you and Vicky talking all friendly-like, and then you get on the phone with my Jason and you say, I can't talk now.
Wanda, I don't have to report my every move to you. I love you. I do. I love you. You're an incredible friend, but it does not mean I have to explain every conversation I have. Okay?
No, when it has to do with my Jason.
Wait a second. He's my Jason, too, and I would never, ever do anything to screw that up.
Well, you're sure as heck going about it in a surefire way now, aren't you?
What does that mean?
That means that you are doing some very heavy-duty lying. And you don't have to be too smart to know that that is the quickest way to mess up a relationship. So just listen to me. Just think about what you're doing, okay? Because somebody's going to get hurt.
Well, I mean, it's not a secret, is it? Renee and I are going to a meeting of the Friends of the Museum.
The Friends... Those are the plans that you can't cancel to spend an afternoon with your husband?
No, wait, whoa, stop. Vicky, I cannot let you misrepresent the facts to your husband. I can't let you do that.
Renee?
Clint, the fact of the matter is that since I found out that Blair and Asa are going to have a baby, I have been an emotional wreck.
Look, I'm very sorry you're an emotional wreck, but I don't know what that has to do with this.
Well, you see, Vicky very kindly offered to spend the afternoon with me as my kind of therapist. And, well, I guess she didn't mention it to you out of deference to me.
You didn't have to do this.
That is the real reason?
Well, we were just leaving. I promised to get her out of the hotel for a couple of hours. So, I guess I'll see you later at dinner. Oh, Renee, I'm so sorry you got involved in this.
Darling, don't worry about me. But please, just keep your eye on Clint.
Well, you still think I'm overreacting?
Wasn't too smart of you, Pruitt. What are you cutting me for? You're even dumber than you look.
But it's no big deal. She won't get far. No way she's crossing that water on her own in a storm like this.
I said, what are you cuffing me for? Why don't you just shoot me if that's what your plan is? You don't need Luna to do that.
Well, it's just a little matter of forensics we got to clear up. With technology the way it is, the medical examiner would be able to figure out you died long before her. And that would have made it impossible for you to kill her. Now, we don't want to confuse people like that, do we? No. I guess I'm a lot smarter than you figure, huh? Hasta luego. Look out, Luna Moody. I'm coming to get you. Yeah.
hurt your head. All right, Luna, just calm down now. Just take deep breaths. Because we're going to find a way out of this. I don't know what it is just yet, but we're going to find it. But I am not going to die on some island at the head of some cold-blooded murderer. That is not my fate.
Forget it, buddy. You have to be crazy to take a boat out in a storm like this.
Listen, there's a woman in danger at Ravenport.
Sorry, no can do.
Hey, nice guy, real humanitarian.
Come on, let's get under some cover. No sense standing out here. No one's gonna give us a boat for a while.
No, we can't give up. You mean we can't give up? It's impossible. What do you think I'm gonna do, swim out there?
I told you, you are my fate. In spite of all the stubborn, foolish things you do sometimes, I hope you're seeing that right now. Because if you are, then you'll know I need your help more than any other time in my life, Max. You came for me that day at the sauna. You came for me. You knew I was in trouble then, Max, so please, can you just come for me now? Because I need you, Max. Get here fast. Get here fast.
On my way. Yes.
If I even look at a sink